Hey fellow readers, welcome in here and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be April's wrap up May's TBR. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. Alright guys, so like I said, today is going to be, I have like wood going into my back. Today's video is going to be April's wrap up May's TBR. Now, when I'm filming this, it is currently the 20th of April, so I still have a little over a week to get everything done, which I'm probably gonna finish everything, so we will be taking a punishment this month, but I'm going to be a little bit lenient on myself next month because here's the thing. Yes, I am having hours cut back yet again at work. It's been a stressful day. It's been a stressful last 2 weeks, like no joke. Hours being cut again at work, but however, I am going to get my GED. As well as soon as I get my GED, I'm going to go back to school and get certified in, or get like a small degree so that maybe I can get a little bit of a better paying job. So yeah, so I'm going to have a lot on my plate. So for how, don't fall out. For how we did in April, our challenges were Cozy Night In, which I haven't completed because I just haven't had the time. Phone ban for 4 hours. I have actually done a phone ban. So, I have completed that. I have completed that because I have been listening, technically not off electronics, but it has been off my phone. I have done the phone ban for 4 hours. I've been listening to A Curse So Dark and Lonely on my Kindle, so I'm counting it. Must read at least 33 pages each day. I've definitely at least done that. I need to actually start keeping track and updating. Yeah. Must finish a book in 2 days. Prompt number 5 was for this one. I have to say I have not completed that yet, and it's not going to be completed in 2 days. Not going to happen. So, we've crossed off 2 prompts, so we're going to, or 2 challenges, so we're going to say I only have 3 this month. As far as prompts, we had, for Make Your Own Hot Cocoa, we had Real, which I have not even picked up. For Chocolate Banana, we had A Curse So Dark and Lonely. As far as A Curse So Dark and Lonely, if I look at Audible on my Kindle, I have about 6 hours and 45 minutes left in the book. I'm going to say about 6 hours and 30 minutes because I'm almost at the end of the chapter. We're going to say 6 hours, a little over 6, about 6.5 hours left. I feel like I should be able to get through it because I do plan on listening to that quite a bit. Can't tell you the exact page I'm on just because the book is actually in my car. Next is Strawberry Express. Again, have not touched. 4 was Hershey's Hot Cocoa, which was 6 Crows. Have not picked that up. Number 5 is Everything, which is the +1 pact. For that one, I am currently on page 139 of 274, so I'm actually really close. I'm about halfway through the book, so I feel like I should be able to get that one. For Orange Cream Hot Cocoa, we had Star Raider and Numb. I did that because I thought I could finish Star Raider last month, but I ended up not finishing it. So I have not finished it. However, I'm only about 27% of the way through the book. Let me actually see, because I think I've actually been reading this one. I'm on page, I feel like I'm so much further than that. It says I'm on page 85 of 323, but I feel like I'm further than that, so I'll have to look at that. And then for Butterscotch, we had Illumini, have not even picked this up. And then we had To Sleep in a Sea of Stars and Cinderella's Dead. For Cinderella's Dead, I can't tell you where I'm at, but I haven't really made any progress in it, and I'm hoping I'll be able to. So, fingers crossed, I'm hoping that maybe I can have some time to read tonight, and I can work on Cinderella's Dead. And then To Sleep in a Sea of Stars, haven't really made much progress on this one. So, with that being said, like I said, we are going to have to take a punishment. I am, however, really fast, I'm going to update my reading. I haven't even done anything this. So, I'm going to update this really fast. Alright, guys. So, we're going to start with the punishment. So, I have a little container that I actually have stuff. I've actually organized it in. So, I'm actually really good about that. So, we only have 4. So, let me grab my dice here. We're gonna go with one. I'm gonna see. I don't have like a just normal 6-sided die in here. I think. Yeah, it's all like 8 or more. So we'll just use the 8 one and then go from there. So we got number 2. Please be something good. Add a book for every book not read. Okay, we're gonna roll again because here's the thing. I can't do a book, add a book for every book not read, because with how I know May's gonna go, it's not happening. So we're gonna just roll one more time. We're determined to get to 4, which is must reread. So one of our books this month must be a reread. Okay, I think I can manage that. Okay, so one of our books must be a reread. So I'll have to make sure that one of my books this month is a reread. So not going to be able to get something off my TBR, but however, it's the punishment. So we've got May of 2022. We got challenges. Alright, so we're only going to do 3 challenges because, however, I did complete 2 of them, so we're only going to do 3 challenges this month. So I've got my challenge thing right here. Let's hope we get something good. We got finish a book all at the library. This will actually work because I've been trying to take my daughter to story time, so finish a book at the library. Does it have to be a whole book? Oh, finish a book at the library. So that's what we're gonna do. For challenge number 2, we got must read a certain amount of pages each day. So we're gonna do between 1 and 50. Hey Google, choose a random number between 1 and 50.
Here's a random number, 48.
Okay, read 48 pages each day. Shouldn't be too hard because I feel like I've been actually doing really well with that one, even though half the time I can't remember what I've read that day. All right, and then we got read a book only doing sprints. I can do that one too. Okay, so for prompts, there are, however, a few books I do need to get on this month's TBR. I need to get To Sleep in a Sea of Stars, unfortunately. I need to get Cinderella's Dead because I know I'm not going to be able to finish that. I need to get 6 of Crows. So we're doing 6 prompts. 6 of Crows. And is it? I'm trying to figure out which book is the second book in the Cursebreaker series. And then I need to get A Heart So Fierce and Broken as well. I think that those are the only ones that I absolutely have to get on my TBR this month. I don't think I'm doing any readathons this month. If I am, I'll do a separate video for them. So yeah. I don't think I have any buddy reads this month unless buddy read comes up, and then we'll figure it out. So we're gonna go with prompts. So, like I said, I still have a few days, so I feel like I should be able to finish at least a couple of these. But, however, okay, so for prompts, we did how many last month? We ended up with 10 last month. So, we're gonna go with 8 again, and just hope that I can actually get through quite a few of these. Let me grab my prompts. Whoops. Folder. Stuff is just falling over. Okay. Alright, so we got my prompts here. Alright, so prompt, so I just got my prompt container here. So prompt number 1. Okay, so far this month, the 3 that I think were, let's see what we can't pull. At this point, white caramel is danger zone, eggnog is danger, everything hot cocoa, make your own hot cocoa, blueberry, and I believe raspberry are all danger zones, I think, this month. So, let's see what we get. Okay. I need to shake this up a little bit better. Let me just quickly. Okay. So for prompt number 1, we got lavender hot cocoa, which is number 41, which I believe is a booktuber's book favorite of last year. But let me just double check. Yeah, booktuber a previous year. So booktuber's favorite of previous year. So for this one, I'm trying to see what I have that I know was on a booktuber's favorites of last year. That I haven't read, or maybe that I have read that I can reread. I'm trying to make it so that it's not on my husband's Audible, so that he can't get mad at me because I'm not listening to books that I need to complete on his Audible first. Otherwise, I would have said The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes because I'd love to reread that one again. I could not see any that are that I know were on it. Like I can think of ones that were 2020. Okay, I actually know which one I can do for this one. For this one, we're gonna go with One Last Stop, by Casey McQuestion, because I know this was on at least a few of booktuber's favorites of last year. So we're gonna go with that one. Okay, so for prompt number 2, I actually do need to get them clean, but I want to record this first. For prompt number 2, we've got Hershey hot cocoa, which we did pull last month. So we got to put a little marker on Hershey hot cocoa, which actually puts it at 3. So we're doing 9 prompts this month instead of 8. Yay! So Hershey hot cocoa is number 39, which is adaptation. Okay, so for this one, we are going to go with 6 of Crows because this is actually being made into a TV series, I believe, on Netflix. So 6 of Crows. So it's one of the books I need to get on the Sims TBR. Yay! Prompt number 3, however, it did add an extra prompt, but at this point, I guess I'm okay with it. So I'm hoping while I'm in class for GED, I can listen to something. We'll have to see. Prompt number, we got milk chocolate, which is number 60. Just number 60. So milk chocolate, which is number 60, which is gifted. So this is a book that was gifted to me either by a friend. Actually, I think I have the perfect book. If I can. Okay, so was gonna wait and put this in a book haul when I got a bunch of other books, but I figured since it worked. So for this one, we're gonna go with An Arrow to the Moon by Emily XR Pan. This was gifted to me. I won it in a readathon. Is an advanced reader's copy, not for sale, hardcover publication, April 2022. So it is actually it actually was released this month. I don't know what date though. It's an advanced reader copy. It just says first edition, April 2022. So it was actually released in April. I don't know what day in April. So for this one, we're going to go with An Arrow to the Moon. Okay, so, because that was gifted to me, it was sent, I wanted a readathon, so I'm counting as gifted. So prompt number 4, we got, trying to do something we haven't seen in a while. Cake batter hot cocoa, which is number 51. Have we pulled cake batter hot cocoa recently? I feel like we did at some point within the last, it has to be within the last 2 months. So either March or April. Did we? I guess not. So cake batter hot cocoa, which I believe was number 51. Yeah, number 51. Treat Your Shelf. My husband will kill me. So, since my husband will kill me, he can't kill me if I have already technically paid for the book. So, for Treat Yourself, we're actually going to go to Audible. I think this app needs to be updated because, yeah, because Wishlist isn't working. So let me actually see if my app needs to be updated. See if there's a way for me to look and see. App updates. Let's see. Does Audible not need to be updated? Like, doesn't look like it. Like, but for some reason my wish list on Audible is not working. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna see really fast. So, alright guys, so I'm unable to figure it out, so I'm gonna actually stop recording really fast, and I've also got to plug in my phone, so I'm gonna do that really fast and see if I can figure out why it's not letting me access my wish list on Audible. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I was trying to figure it out and it just like was not working, so I figured it out though. So I think for this one, we're gonna go with, for Treat Your Shelf, we're gonna go with, stop doing that. Like I want something short. And preferably like a book that is short, that's a standalone, so I'm not starting a new series. Actually see. Okay, so for this one, we're gonna go with Written in the Stars by Alexandra Bellefleur. It's on my wish list, and so we're gonna go with that one. What did my... Okay, there it is. So, did I say... I said Written in the Stars, right? I just want to make sure I'm putting down the right book. So, yeah, that'll be the one I will get with my Audible credit. So we're going to count that as my Treat Yourself, because I will technically be treating myself. with an audible credit. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry, guys. Daughter came back upstairs from helping my mother-in-law. So for that one, for cake batter, we're going to go with Written in the Stars. So, for prompt number 5, we're going with Mexican hot cocoa. No, I'm good. Mexican hot cocoa. Which is number 21, I believe it was. Something like that. No. Number 24, which is read a fantasy. Ooh, a fantasy. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So for this one, I think we're gonna go with, I'm trying to think of fantasy. For this one, I think we're gonna go with, it's not really fantasy, so that one won't work. This one is. For this one, we're going to go with City of Heavenly Fire.
What? What?
Nothing. We're going with City of Heavenly Fire. I said City of Heavenly Fire, not your name. So that's what we're going to go with that one.
My name?
Nope, I didn't say your name. Alright, so prompt number 6. We got Bacon hot cocoa, which is number 40. So for bacon hot cocoa,
Mommy, you have to give me a bath because I don't do it in my hair.
which I know we haven't pulled recently because I haven't seen it. It's number 40. What? Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
Get all that dude out of my hair.
Okay. So for bacon hot cocoa, it is mental illness. So let me just hop onto my Goodreads really fast. Sorry. I'm going to hop on my Goodreads because I do have a folder on my Goodreads entitled mental illness. Like a shelf or whatever. I only have one book in there at this moment. And that's Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. See if I just search mentally illness. I just want mental illness, not mentally. Mental. Just bring up books that are about mental illness. Me. Books about mental illness. So give me just a second, guys. I'm going to see if I can find something. So I'll be right back. Ooh! Alright, guys. So I hope you guys won't consider this cheating, but I'm actually going to draw a different one for this one or draw a different one for problem number 6 because I cannot find anything that, like, I can get access to. I just got to find bacon. Just this one right here. So, because I cannot find anything that is not, like, checked out at my library that is going to take me 6 months to get to. So, because there's a bunch of holds on it. So, for prompt number 6, we are doing Candy Cane Hot Cocoa. Which I know exactly what this one is. This is Husband Chooses book, but I'll look just to make sure. It's prompt number 4. And, let's see. Yeah, correct. Husband Chooses book. So for this one, we're going to Sleep in a Sea of Stars. Because I know my husband. I know my husband. I know that's book he's going to choose because I already have to Sleep in the Sea of Stars. I already have City of Heavenly Fire in my TBR. So So far we have one physical book. Everything else is an audiobook. This is going to be freaking fun. To Sleep in the Stars I can actually use as a physical book too, because yeah, I have the physical book, just not Six of Crows as well. But alright, we got Orange Cream Hot Cocoa, which I know for a fact we pulled last month. So we got Orange Cream Hot Cocoa. Which puts us at how many for Orange Cream? 2. Yes, okay, so only 2. We're good. So Orange Cream Hot Cocoa is this one for Orange Cream. I'm just trying to put it easier if I know this cake batter. Is this Orange Cream? It's kind of kind. Alright, Orange Cream is number 65. So for number 65, okay, it's actually number 66, which is Kindle or ebook.
Does I have another Reese's?
Yeah, sure.
The two Reese's.
Here, sweetheart. Move. Sorry, guys. She said to put her face in the camera. Okay, there you go. Move. So for this one, it is Kindle or ebook. Sorry, guys. Go. Sit up on the bed. Stop.
Well, I want you to turn on Papa's tape too.
Okay, I want a second. Okay, give me just a second.
Exactly.
All right. So for this one, for Kindle or ebook, for this one, I don't know what I want to do because there's 2 books on Kindle that I am currently working on, but I'm enjoying both of them. All right, so for this one, because I know I'm probably gonna be able to finish +1 pack for this one, we're gonna go with a Star Writer. All right, for prompt number 8, so second to last prompt, Haven't Gone Cinderella's Dead is on here. Yes, so hopefully I can get that on here. So for prompt number 8, we got dark candy cane hot cocoa. So dark chocolate candy cane. But dark candy cane. Which is number 30. Which is, what is the prompt for number 30? Which is ugly cover. Ooh. Ugly cover. Ooh. 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 Can't really do Cinderella's Dead because I like the cover of Cinderella's Dead. Ugly cover. Let me see what I've got. Just trying to see if there's any like Kindle books that have got an ugly cover. Most of my Kindle books are like a really pretty cover. I mean, that's kind of an ugly cover. But I think I want to go with a physical book for this one. So for this one, we're gonna go with an ugly cover. An ugly cover. Come on, I gotta have something as an ugly cover. I gotta have something that is an ugly cover. I gotta have something. I've got to have something. I don't think I have any. Ugly cover. Like, I'm just over here, like, looking at my... I haven't even got a reread on here. That's the fun part. That's the fun part. I need Cinderella's Dead. And I also need a reread. So let's see. A reread that I think is an ugly cover. Most of my Audible I haven't read. Let me see. So let me actually look at my, I can't look on here because it won't let me put freaking Google Play Books on here. I have an old phone, but I don't know where it's at. Oh, I just sent it back in. That's what happened to it. So for this one, we'll count this as the reread because, and I don't know what I seriously don't know what I'm going to do. I seriously don't know what I'm going to do. book with an ugly cover.
And this high.
That's preferably to
Can
reread.
we see Chloe?
Um, 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 um. Let me look at my Goodreads. I see what I've read. Let's just look at all of my read. It's not really an ugly cover, but however, we are gonna go with this one. We are gonna go with The Truth About My Bat Mitzvah for this one. It's not technically another cover, but it's not a cover that I like, so we're gonna count it. And it is a reread. Alright. And then prompt. Number 9, which is our last one because we got a extra prompt because we pulled a prompt that we had, that has 3 on it. We're going with we got 61, which is Mini Marshmallow Hot Cocoa. Please tell me I can do Cinderella's Death for this one, because otherwise we're screwed. Mini Marshmallow is most recent purchase. Are you serious? Are you for real right now? Most recent purchase? I know I just bought. So my actual most recent purchase was Scarlet by Marissa Meyer, which is the second book in the Lunar Chronicle series. But I've already read this, which I guess we could count as a reread. But I already have a reread. I won't really consider Cinderella's Death an ugly cover, so I really don't want to read Scarlet. I want to continue with the series if I'm going to do this. If I'm going to finish this, I want to work on Crest if I'm going to finish this series. So that is actually my most recent book purchase. Actually, okay, we can actually do this. We're actually going to go with Cinderella's Dead because it was my most recent book purchase on Audible. So, we're going to go with Cinderella's Dead. So, with that, for May, got our work cut out for us. For May, for challenges, finish a book at the library. Don't know what book I'm going to do this for. I may use one that I know I can borrow from the library. So maybe City of Heavenly Fire. I can just finish like the last little bit of it. I don't have to finish the entire book. I just have to finish one book while at the library. So maybe I do City of Heavenly Fire, but we'll have to see. Read 48 pages each day. Can do that. Read a book only during reading sprints. I think for this one we will do. I need to be one that. I think for this one we'll do prompt number 8. Because I'm going to designate this one because we're going to do The Truth About My Bat Mitzvah. Because it's super short. I think I can get through it super easily. For actual prompts, Lavender, we have One Last Stop. For Hershey, we have 6 of Crows. For Milk Chocolate, I did not. Okay. We're actually going to have to do 10 because I did not get one book on my TBR that I need to. Because I know I'm going to be able to finish A Curse So Dark and Lonely. So, I do, however, need to get out of my library. Come on. Oh. I need to get A Heart So Fierce and Broken. On there. So.
it
So
now.
actually 10. Okay, well, I can't help you at the moment. Throw it away and we'll get you cleaned off in a second. Go. So, can you not 6 of crows? Unless, can you go? Okay, I will help you in a minute. Hold on, guys. Alright, 6 of crows, because I'm probably going to get to it this month. An arrow to the moon, which I'm super excited for. This is my first ever arc, and I'm super excited that, like, I'm actually possibly getting to it, like, a month after it's actually officially been released. So that makes me super happy. Yeah. So, and then for cake batter, we're doing Written in the Stars. Mexican hot cocoa is City of Heavenly Fire. Candy cane is To Sleep in a Sea of Stars. Orange cream is Star Rider. Dark hot chocolate is The Truth About My Bat Mitzvah. Mini marshmallow is Cinderella's Dead. And then as an extra one, because I need to get to this, is A Heart So Fierce and Broken. So that is going to be May's TBR. Like I said, I feel like in April I should be able to get through A Curse So Dark and Lonely. Okay, hold on, I want a second. Hold on, guys. I will. I feel like I should be able to get through A Curse So Dark and Lonely, and I feel like I should be able to get through the +1 pact. But we'll have to see. Don't know about the others. Should be like progress in Cinderella's Dead and 6 of Crows, as well as To Sleep in a Sea of Stars. I'm hoping.
Mommy, can you just
So, yeah. So
So
that is April's wrap up, May's TBR. Hold on. So, as always, if you've read one of these books, make sure to comment below. Let me know what you thought of it. No spoilers, please. And no spoilers, please, in the comments. But comment down below if you've read any of them, and if you like them or not. And so until next time, read and craft on.